Midland.
Welcome. Today's special is a large pepperoni.
Hi everyone, welcome to Game Night in the North, a TV show that's all about board games and card games, but definitely not a game show. My name's Jason and I'm going to be your host for today as we play Double Down from Amigo Games. I'm super excited. I've never played this game before, but I hear it's fun to play and easy to learn, so we're going to have some fun. We're going to bring in a panel of 3 guests today. They're going to join me and we're going to play the game, and then at the end, we're going to be voting on one of the players. Could be me, could be one of our panelists, who is going to have to end up sitting in the hot seat. You know, at the end of an episode of Game Night in the North, the hot seat is the one place you don't want to be, because whoever's sitting there has to enjoy a delicious hot wing that's been covered in Da Bomb Beyond Insanity hot sauce. And this sauce I've heard terrifying things about. So I'm a little nervous. I'm excited about the game. I'm nervous about the wings. Let's see how it all plays out. We'll bring in our panelists and we'll get ready to go. Before we get into the action today, let's take a moment to meet the kind panelists who decided to join me for this fun and games today. Starting off at the far end of the table, we have a Dungeons & Dragons expert who's built a billion campaigns over the years and helped people have lots of fun and games with it. It's Troy Hood. Thank you for joining us today, Troy.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited about having this game.
Next to Troy is Aaron, good friend of mine who happens to work in the game industry, helping people find the games that they love. Thank you for joining us today, Aaron.
Not a problem. Thanks for inviting me, Jason.
And finally, last but not least, directly next to me here is my good friend Matt Clayton. Matt is a board game and card game lover just like I am, and also tends to like the occasional hot wing. So it's a pleasure to have you here today, Matt.
Absolutely happy to be here.
So I'm excited because this is a game I've actually never played before. So we're going to get to document on camera. It's the first time I've ever touched these cards, played this game. I'm excited. The game is Double Down, and partly it came highly recommended to me from Aaron. Aaron, you've played this before. Am I right in thinking that?
I've played it a couple times, usually social gatherings or events. It goes over well with a lot of people.
Before we started filming, I kind of got the gist of it explained to me. It seems like it's a game that'd be pretty easy for people to pick up and play pretty quickly, as long as you can add. That's the main thing we need to worry about today.
Yeah, pretty much.
How's everybody's math skills here today? Is anybody who feels nervous that they'll forget what 5 and 7 add up to? Or
14, right?
Ooh. Okay, so he's going to be first out. I'm excited to see how this goes. And with that, who should start the game off for us?
So the player with the birth year closest to a double digit, so I'm 30, is the player to start. For this group, it is me.
Excellent. Well, by all means, take it away.
So I'm going to start us off with a 10.
So when you play a card like that, what's the actual goal here? What are we trying to do or avoid doing?
So what we're trying to avoid are double numbers. So things like 11, 22, 33, 44, 77, so on.
Sure.
And we can't exceed the number 100. Otherwise, if we do any of those things, we lose one of our 3 chips. You only get 3 and 1 free pass. And if that is done and you are out of chips and you've used your free pass, you lose the game.
And when you say avoid double numbers, you mean if I played a number onto that 10, I want to play a number that avoids making it add up to, say, 44 or something
Correct,
like
yeah.
that.
If you were to play a 1, making it 11,
That would be a bad thing.
that would be a poor choice.
Okay.
So now that I have played, I'm going to pick up and pass the turn.
That's basically it. Play a card, draw a card, and pass.
That's the whole game.
Excellent. Okay, so for my number, I'm going to play 9 because I feel like 19 is a safe number for me. And then I'm going to draw a card. Troy?
I'm going to play 4. So that is 23.
Yes.
3.
And I get to draw a card. I can't reach.
Aaron, we might have to have you help out.
Yeah, if you would be so kind.
Yeah.
All right. Then I am going to
Fast math.
throw a 5 on there, and we're at 28.
28.
Excellent.
So I'm going to bring that up to a whopping 73.
I was just doing the mental math. I know, verify. 73 seems good. Okay.
Like a walking
73
calculator.
plus 8 would be 81.
Yeah.
So, and I'm good because that's not a double. But we are getting into the exciting time
Yeah.
now where somebody's going to break 100.
So we're at 81.
81.
Yes,
So now we're at 91. And if you would be so kind.
that seems
if you
good.
could.
We're running out of cards you
Thank
can
you.
safely play.
Ooh, this one's brutal.
91. Then I am going to throw us up to 93.
I will put us to 98.
So you'll notice at 98, there's only a couple ways this can go. If I play one or more, I'm automatically going to 99, which is a double, which is bad for me. If I play any other number, it's going to over 100, which is still bad for me. So you'll notice Troy is pretty excited over there.
Not
But what
too
Troy
worried.
has neglected to realize is a card in the game can be a 0.
Okay.
And then
It's
I'm
not.
going to draw a card.
It's not.
So we're still at 98, but I've dodged a metaphorical bullet for a moment here.
So now I'm in trouble. So unless I have like another 0, hopefully,
Or reverse.
or a reverse.
Or
But I
Other
would like
than that, I'm in trouble.
I would like to note that when it got to my turn, it was 98. I saw absolute glee in Troy's eyes.
Yeah.
Absolute glee, like, oh, good.
Well, you know what? You're gonna see some more because I'm gonna reverse it.
Oh.
So it's back to you.
Don't forget to draw.
Oh yeah. Wow, you're too kind to me, good sir.
Absolutely. So for me, I don't like where this is going. I thought I was going to be okay because once again, I had another 0. But I feel like there's another reverse coming because someone's laughing at me. So let's see what happens here.
No, I'm not laughing. So I have now exceeded the number 100.
Right.
So we are back to 0.
Diabolical plan going on. I was like,
and you lose your
what?
chip.
And you lose
And I
your
lose
chip.
a chip.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're giggling because
That was not nearly as bad.
So we're now going this way. All right. Okay. So we're at 77, or
Nope.
we're doing new
Back
stack?
to 0.
We're,
Back
we're
to
at 0.
Okay. Good.
So
I
this
can
is the
work with
first one
that.
that comes out.
Yeah.
All
will
right.
Aaron
I'm gonna
play?
throw us down a 10.
10. Over to Troy. Troy does not look happy. How could 10 not be a good number, Troy?
I'm gonna add 88 to that.
Oh.
98.
Well.
Somebody's gunning for
How
you.
many times can you dodge?
Oh, I gotta draw a card too. Oh boy.
Yeah.
So to be clear, I do still get to play a card even if I'm
do,
yes.
right? So I could like burn a
So
As I did,
I'm waiting
as
for
I
like a
did.
reverse to come back.
So I'm going to play that, which means it's going to cost me 1, right?
Yeah.
Now I get to start off the next stack, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to play 98.
Dang.
Oh, and I
See,
draw a
I,
card.
I thought a reverse was coming my way too. It was like, ooh,
Ooh, look at that.
Negative.
Wait, doesn't that cost you though? Because now you're at 88?
Yes, it still costs me. Yep.
Oh, okay.
what?
Well, it was at 98 and he played at a lose 10. So
Yeah.
it brings it down to 88, which would be a...
Oh, okay. I got it.
So then we're back to 0.
Nope, we're still at 88.
We're still at 88. Okay.
Oh, are we? That doesn't erase the
That
stack?
doesn't
when we
erase
hit
the
double? Oh, I
Is
didn't know that.
because you got to a double, then you lose, but it continues on?
Absolutely.
Well, see, I'm learning something here. That's exciting.
Well, I don't want to deal with this, so I'm going to reverse it.
88
Oh,
back
no.
to you. Great.
So you can lose twice in one round?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's brutal.
So that's a 95.
Well, I think if we add 3 more, that'll make it 98.
Yes.
Troy, would you like to double
Add
down?
a 0.
I'm going to add a 0 to
Well,
that.
and I'm gonna draw a
Take
card, please.
card.
98.
I'm going to make you face that again.
Oh, Troy.
See, that's not very nice.
No, it's not very
I
nice.
reverse that as well.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. I see how that-
Oh, my goodness.
Don't do it back to me. I can't.
Alright. So then I'm going to go over here. Okay.
All right.
This is
I
good.
believe
yeah,
that
I
costs
like
you a chip, does it not?
That does cost me my first chip.
Always watching the McNeil.
And then I'm going to draw so that I don't have to deal with 4 cards the rest of the game.
Oh boy.
A 6.
Let's make it 16, and I will draw a card from that.
9 to that, so that's 25. Yep. And draw a card, please,
Yep.
if you would be so kind.
25. We're slumming it in the low numbers here, so I'm just going to bump us up to 50
Oh, that's neat.
with a ×2 card.
Oh. Jump that all the way up to 53.
Well, so no,
61.
61.
Yeah.
So 33, that is 94.
Indeed.
And a card, please.
Keep trying to give you the discard. So we're at 90,
It's all the same to
sorry,
me.
93?
94.
94.
94.
Yep, that's right, 94.
94. Okay.
Now we see how good Aaron can count.
96.
86.
86, so let me do a little math. 91.
97.
Oh, we're getting tight over here.
Yeah.
97. No, I'm going to hit 99. We're going to go over.
So 99 actually still stays.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
you
think
lose
that.
that
It
one
stays
because you
until
got to a
hit
double.
triples.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
But I'll pop it back down to 89.
well, if we add 3 onto that, it'd be 93. See how I did that math? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're at what? Sorry?
93. I'm going to grab a card off that deck, please. Thank you.
I'm going to add 4 to that and bring it up to 97.
Really?
Oh, really? Yes.
All right, well,
Did you not draw a card?
I did draw a card.
I missed one earlier in the game.
Oh, okay. So we're going over then. We're over 100.
All right, so we're going to start back at the bottom.
Yeah.
And is that one chip left over what you're at now, or okay? I had a suspicion you
I'm
might.
on my freebie.
He's on his free roll.
We're going to multiply 0 by 2.
I don't think that's. doesn't
I
that
think the
violate
universe
laws
just
of-
exploded.
Yeah.
That's dividing by 0.
Oh, divide. Okay, so we don't have
That
to.
one's just zeros.
Twice of nothing is still
Okay,
nothing.
that's right. All right, so I'm going to start us off then with a 10, and I'll draw a card.
3 chips left?
Yeah.
Someone doesn't want to eat hot wings.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't like hot wings. So we're at 10?
We're at 10.
Now we're at
You're on
76?
the wrong show, my friend.
I'll do it.
Why did you
I won't be
have to
smiling.
default with a 7 or a 6? Oh my god. 76. We are now at 79.
$84.
86.
86?
86.
95?
It's getting scary. Look at the sad face.
Oops.
Oh, we can't see. That's good.
Can't see that
Here you
one.
go, mystery.
I am over in style.
Ooh, Aaron is out.
That is me.
Be a shame if you had to eat a hot wing today. Just saying.
So I'm going to start kind of the same way I did last time.
Oh, you just like to break all the rules of nature. I have to start paying more attention. I'm down to 3 cards. I'm
Yeah, me
slowly
too.
dwindling away.
Oh,
88.
I'm out.
Oh yeah, that eliminates you, right?
Yes.
you just,
Okay, so it's at 88, and I have to play.
was that your
It's at
card now,
88,
or-
yes.
We're going this way though, right? Or is it?
Yes,
right?
it's your turn.
88.
Oh, it's just you and me now?
It's just head to head.
88. 78. You're gonna have to give me a card.
Oh, this is the.
So 78 to you, Troy, in this battle.
83?
83. 94, and a card, please.
98. Thank you. Oh, apparently I didn't even pick up a card.
98.
Yeah, I wasn't going to save you that time.
Well, you gave me a lot, so. 98.
What do the newscasters always say? Back to you, Troy.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's it. Okay.
Go it in style.
Yankees.
I'm just going to double that. I don't want to do the math, though. I'm going to double that.
Okay.
Somewhere around 196.
Yeah.
So
Something
Troy's
like that.
busted.
It's,
so that
it's over
costs-
112.
About
Yeah, roughly.
100, roughly.
So that costs you a chip.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah.
busted.
Sorry. Oh, no.
And then who starts?
I was perfect
You
before.
start to
No, you
stack?
start.
Oh, I start
You
to
start
stack?
to stack.
So let's start at 98, Troy.
Going for the throw.
Oh,
This doesn't seem good, Troy.
no. I was doing so well. All right. Okay, well, I guess I can't do anything.
Okay. Troy's down to his free roll.
Yeah, oh, boy.
Does it mean I start?
You start again.
I start again. All right. We're going to go easy this time. Lots of room to play. A 9. And if I could get a card, please.
Math is hard.
This game is fun.
I'm gonna do this for
I'm liking it.
75.
And it's totally not because I happen to
Yeah,
be
I want
winning
to
at
get
the
the higher
moment.
numbers out there.
What did we
75
add?
is-
75?
I don't have much longer. Oh no.
83? Can I get a card, please? Thank you.
89.
89, eh? All right, well, we're into the 90s. 94, and I'll need a card, please. Thank you.
So take away 10. So that's 84.
86, card.
So we're at 90.
97, card.
87.
87. God, my math skills are failing me. 92.
92.
92.
95.
97.
Reverse it to you.
Oh. All right, well, 97. Let's just burn a 10.
Okay.
And I'll need another card, please. Thanks.
Troy, if you take this card.
Okay. 55. And draw.
55 plus 8 would be 63. And I'm drop.
63.
Yes.
63.
85.
85 to you, sir.
Oh, I heard the bet. I'm just.
This is actually way more intense than I thought it would be.
Process this.
85. 85?
85.
I see your 85 and raise you 10. 95. And I'll take a card, please.
98.
That leaves but few moves.
Are we down to 2 free moves?
No, well,
Well, if he could reverse it or a 0, then that's all he's. Don't do it. Don't.
98. I'll take a card, please. Are we there? What? Did I win?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes! I've won the game.
Oh no, that was so good though.
And yes, I
was
still
good.
had one chip left.
One
so
chip to spare.
I didn't even need my free roll.
You brought me down from 3 to nothing. Just you and me. That was
I have
great.
no sympathy. You
No.
murdered me that entire game.
We did. I was sorry. Oh, that was
All
fantastic.
right. So we were just all taking a moment here to compose our thoughts here because we have 5 categories that we're going to just briefly, very briefly, extremely briefly, you might even say, discuss the game. So when everyone's ready, just give me the look and I'll start the panel.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take us through the categories, Troy. First impressions.
My first impression was pretty low. It was honestly only a 5. I didn't think there was enough to this game to really get me interested.
Okay. Ease for learning the game?
Ease to learn? I would say 8. As long as you know basic math, it's okay.
Yeah, I would agree with that. What about the quality of the game?
Overall, unimpressive. It's just cards and little simple black discs. So
Yeah.
I would say 5.
Sure.
It's not really getting my attention. But
Yeah. Overall fun to play the game. On a scale of 1 to 10, how fun was it?
this is where it changes. I would say overall fun was an 8.
Yes.
I think we got really involved into this game, so a solid 8 would be perfect.
Yes, I could totally agree with that. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to recommend it to someone else?
Definitely 10. I will definitely be picking this up myself as well.
See, that's
This is a
exciting
lot
to
of
hear.
fun.
Like, that's probably the most important metric is how fun it is to
Yeah.
play and how likely you are to recommend it to someone
Yeah.
else.
I would give this a total 10. It's good for everyone.
That's awesome to hear. So moving on to Aaron. Aaron, same question, same categories.
I'm going to be with Troy on this one. When I first saw this title, my initial impressions were a 5.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it could be. Ease to learn. I'm going to put this. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put this right up at the 10.
Yeah.
It's just simple rules. You're counting to 100.
Yeah.
Quality for the cost that this game is. I'm bumping it to a 7. The components do what they need to do,
Yeah.
and the price is right. Overall, fun to play. It's a bit variable with who you're playing with, but I always have a good time. So I had it at 7. Likelihood to recommend. I put this at a solid 8. I'd always recommend somebody to play it between games or just as a game.
Indeed. Matt, your thoughts?
First impression of the game, right out of the box, seemed fairly simple. I gave it an 8 because it just looked like it was going to be something that was quick to pick up, quick to learn, quick to play, which it definitely was.
Absolutely.
Easy to learn, I'm giving it a 9. The only reason why I'm not giving it a 10 is because multiplication is difficult for some folks. I understand that, and then there's also the nuanced going backwards, going forwards, that. So 1 mark off. Still very, very easy to learn. Quality, it's exactly what you think it is. It's a deck of cards with some plastic discs. I gave it a 7.
Yep.
Overall fun to play, an 8. Had a really good time. Even just watching the final duel was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
I definitely enjoyed that a lot.
was-
That was a lot of fun.
Everybody gets into it, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Likely to recommend a 7. At this point in my life, I'm not sure that it's a game that my friends would want to play, but I could definitely think of a lot of people who would really enjoy playing this.
Absolutely. You and I see eye to eye on a lot of the categories there. For me, first impressions, I would also give it a 7. What I will say, though, is for ease for learning it, I actually give it the perfect 10. Because while you're absolutely right that it will vary a bit depending on people's math skills, I wouldn't hold that against the game itself. The quality of the game, for me, is a 7, which is right around where some of you said. It's very much what you would expect. It's a deck of cards, nothing too crazy, with some black plastic discs. Overall fun to play. For me, I give it an 8, which, coming from me personally, an 8 is a number that I take seriously in so much as it's a good rating. I had a lot of fun playing it. Again, like you had alluded to, when it came down to Troy and I in the finals, it gets a little more stressful than you anticipate. You know, it's like,
It was pretty wild, yeah.
This is fun.
I've got this in the bag. Wait, no,
My
I
world is
don't.
burning around me, but it's okay.
Yeah. So, and then likely to recommend, for me, I placed it at an 8 out of 10 for likely to recommend, and especially for families, because it's, well, actually really for families, it's a great thing because you're encouraging younger kids to like do math. So I think like
Definitely.
there's definitely a great reason to recommend it for any families who have kids in that, 7 or 8 year old range, 6, 7, 8, 10, because you're going to really incentivize them to like get better at their quick math skills. And actually, I'm a grown up and I enjoyed playing it. I had fun just now, so I feel confident saying 8 is a good number for that. Yeah. So now, now that we've talked about the game, we've rated it, reviewed it, discussed it. The exciting part of the day, what I can't wait to find out is who are we each going to vote for to be the unlucky, or perhaps very lucky, depending how you look at it, victim in the hot seat.
Jason, I'd like you to start the voting on this one.
Excellent. I would be happy to start the voting this time. I'm going to vote for the person who took it right to the wire with me and made me sweat at the end. Troy, out of respect, I nominate you to sit in the hot seat for this episode.
Thank you.
Matt, maybe we'll carry on down the line.
Sure.
Matt, who would you nominate?
So the person that I'm nominating for this one is myself.
Oh,
I feel like I
wow.
was excited right out of the gate, messed up a couple of the rules early, and feel like I could have played better. So I'm voting for myself here.
Wow, falling on the sword. That's
It's
admirable.
honorable.
As much as I want to vote for Troy for throwing me unwinnable situations again and again and again, I'd have to agree with you, Matt, on that one. You accidentally negatived yourself into a couple of chip losses.
Yeah, and I was confused. Those were honest mistakes,
Oh yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah, I think there was a couple times where it was like,
Going from
does he want
98.
to lose and eat the hot wings?
Yeah, I
Like-
was like, going from 98 to 88, I was very confused.
That was definitely an honest mistake.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So I'm voting for you.
Yes.
So 2 votes for Matt, 1 vote for Troy. I'm assuming you're not going to vote for yourself. So where
I
are we
did well
casting the vote?
I did well in this game, so I'm
Absolutely
not going to
did.
vote for myself.
Mad respect.
I will vote for you as well, Matt, just
Yep.
because there was a couple times where you kind of shot yourself in the foot.
The pressure. The pressure gets to us sometimes.
There's a couple times where I had to feign strategy when it was like, what's 73 plus 7? So I was
Yeah,
like,
absolutely,
I was like, no, I'm
absolutely.
thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead. Don't worry.
What card do I want to save while I add 9 and 5 together in my head? Yeah, for sure. All
Good
right.
game, guys.
I'm
Yeah, that was
excited.
fantastic. You know what? Just a quick word. I could see this doing really well when you're like camping or something, because there's not a lot of parts that you could lose.
Yeah,
And it's
absolutely.
so small.
Yes,
Yeah.
even though there are tokens, you certainly don't need these plastic tokens to remember.
You use like a rock that you find.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
toothpicks, whatever.
Anything
Anything you
you
have
got.
on you. So awesome. So when we get to the end of the episode in just a minute, Matt's going to be joining me. Matt's going to be sitting in the hot seat. And we're going to be eating some delicious hot wings that may or may not be so delicious because they're going to be covered in Da Bomb Beyond Insanity hot sauce, which I'm super excited about. This is an infamous hot sauce because it's so hot, and I've never experienced it yet. So I may even volunteer to join you on this
All right.
vision quest to
journey.
eat. We'll see how this goes. So I'm super excited. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back with Matt in the hot seat. And we're back. As you can see, my good friend Matt has joined me in the hot seat as he was nominated the player who most deserved to suffer at the end of this game. We're going to be enjoying, well, he's going to be enjoying a wing covered in Da Bomb Beyond Insanity hot sauce. And it's actually such a hot, crazy sauce that I've been like morbidly curious on how bad it's going to hurt. So I'm volunteering to join him. Even though I didn't get voted, I'm going to join you on this crazy spirit quest of meat and heat. And we're going to try this together, and I'm really excited to see.
This is going to be a really, really bad time.
Yes, like I went on a spirit quest with pain 100% before, and I was terrified of it. And this, you telling me, is worse.
Definitely worse.
See, that really scares me because I could hardly talk for 5 minutes after the last sauce that I ate. But you know, misery loves company, so I'm here with you, right?
Yep.
And these two lucky non-losers get to like laugh at us and provide the color commentary while we suffer through it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
sorry.
with that, another thing I love about Matt is he's like a thigh guy and I'm like a drumstick guy, so we don't even have to fight over the wings. We're meant to be friends.
That's right.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So, if you're ready,
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. So,
Let's cheers.
cheers to a wonderful episode of Game Night in the North. Thank you for joining me today.
Cheers.
All right.
Thanks for coming, guys.
No problem.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, that's
Already?
I can smell
boy.
it. It's like it's burning my throat just from smelling it.
Normally you expect to see like some kind of transition on the
Yeah.
face as it hits, but this is... Looks like it hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit, yeah.
I can't talk.
Yeah, that is like in the realm of hot wings. That is pretty extreme.
Pretty extreme.
Yeah.
Wow, it actually made me stop for a second and I almost choked because the heat almost started to close my throat up. It was so bad right away that it just blasts you.
And it doesn't stop. It's just increasing.
You know, the funny thing is right now, the very back of my tongue, where it meets my throat, is on fire. And just as I said that sentence, it's been moving forward towards the tip of my tongue. So that's really scary. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for
it's
inviting
even-
me, I think.
If it's even close to how it smells, I'm so glad. It's gonna be bad.
Oh my God, this is terrifying.
Yes.
But yet it was fun.
I had a really good time.
Played some games, and yeah, it was a really good time.
Good game.
Let me out of here. Let me go.
Good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
Good game, sir.
Good game. Nice to meet you.
Good game.
Way down there.
Thank you for joining us today.
Not a problem.
And that's it. We're going to wrap up our episode here. Thank you so much for joining us on an episode of Game Night in the North. We played Double Down with me and my friends. Two of us, we've eaten a crazy hot wing, and we're still alive at the moment. So take
Currently.
care, have a great time, and we'll see you soon here at Game Night in the North. Goodbye, folks. Today's delicious wings were provided by The Original Wing House.